Back on the Sports Match Zone, talking some football now. At this summer's CONCACAF Gold Cup, Jamaicans may have noticed a familiar face on the USA bench. This familiar face represented the Reggae Boys on 11 occasions and is now coaching in the United States. He served a 3-year stint as head coach of the USL outfit, Austin Bold, and is currently a member of the Houston Dynamo staff. At the Gold Cup, he was the USA's goalkeeper coach. We are talking, of course, about former Jamaica goalkeeper Thompson, who joins us now via Zoom. welcome to the Sports Match Zone. Not the first time that you've been here, but we know the immense work that you've been doing in the USA post-college. And we're a little startled by your presence on the USA bench in the CONCACAF Gold Cup. I think it's a good thing that Jamaica didn't play the USA, did we? No, we didn't.
We did.
It was the opening match, yes. I just checked myself there. What was that feeling like? Coaching against Jamaica?
No, honestly, first and foremost, I'm just happy to be back, and just to talk, share some knowledge, provide some inspiration and, all of the above, But to your question, it was a unreal experience, first and foremost. The feeling, when I hear the Jamaica national anthem, I get chills every single time. So I turn, I face the flag, hands across my chest. There's no apology for that. Everyone knew that, I represent my country, I love my country, I'm a patriot, But I'm also, same birth, I'm also an American, and, I've gotten opportunities here in America. America has adopted me. And so the feeling there for me, when I hear American, anthem as well, it was also a very good feeling. But I look across the bench, I saw a lot of my former teammates, people who I've played with for many, many years, and, I hold them dear to my heart, So it was mixed feelings, about just missing representing Jamaica, one, but also, it's a competition. I'm also a professional. And, I ended the day, man, I had a job to do on that day, and, I try to do it to the best of my ability.
Yeah, well, the USA were beaten in the semifinals on penalties by Panama, if my memory serves me right. But talk to us quickly about your development as a coach, because your role with the USA team had been a short-term position, and you were the goalkeeping coach. But you had worked with the Austin Bold and Houston Dynamo now. Are those specifically goalkeeping coaching positions, or you have overall coaching responsibilities, or that aspiration to be overall coach?
It's interesting, because over the years, I've learned not to put myself in a box. Again, I'm a student of the game. I love soccer. I have my passion, my purpose is to bring people together and provide opportunities and bring joy to an environment. And I sought to be good at all of the above. After I graduated college, I went, and started my business then, and also have a professional career. And the business is predominantly goalkeeping. But the goalkeeping space is, in order for you to get love and respect, you need to show and demonstrate that you're able, to do everything that outfield coaches are doing. So I went, I studied, and I applied myself every opportunity I get, became an assistant coach, then a head coach, and I realized there's no real difference between, coaching goalkeepers and coaching, the whole field team, because ultimately it comes back down to who you are, your passion and your purpose. And I said to you before, it's just to bring people together and provide opportunities and inspire people so they could realize their ability and then pay it forward and inspire others around them. And I just happen to have the ability to do that. I'm a specialist in goalkeeping space. I'm also excellent at, building an environment. And so I don't want to sit here and tell you that I am just a goalkeeping guy, because over the years I've demonstrated that I'm more than that.
Yeah, you went to school in Florida, did you?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, a state that has a lot of Caribbean people there. I'm not sure at what point you were propelled to being invited to be a part of the US national team, which is a huge achievement. How did that happen? Because to get a job as a non-American to be coaching goalkeepers in the USA's national team is, I rate as tremendous. How did that happen?
Yeah, again, it's years of tilling the soil, building relationship, providing proof of concept. And I'm not sure how much much Jamaicans look at my social media. But if you check my social media, you realize that I've built an amazing goalkeeping academy over the past 7+ years, and it's called RTG Academy. And we see over 300 goalkeepers a year, and we have a culture that is so contagious. It's positive, it's supportive, and goalkeepers are getting better. So I've been doing that for years. Plus, I've been, coaching in the professional space. So during those times doing all that stuff, you get to meet people. And the more you meet people, the more people get to see your work. And just one day I was just at work, I got a phone call from Gooch Onye, who's now the vice president of sporting director in U.S. soccer. And he was like, hey, Ryan, there's possibly going to be an opportunity with the U.S. national team, and are you open for me to put your name forward? Because I've seen the work that you have done. I trust the work that you have done. You have the qualification, and I just think you just need an opportunity. I'm like, brother, honestly, I would drop everything what I'm doing right now to take that opportunity to the U.S. national team. That doesn't come very often. So he put my name forward. They went, they did their research, they called my club, and my sporting director and general manager gave me a raving review. After their research, I got a phone call like, Ryan, because it was me and a few other goalkeeper coaches. Think about America right now. There's hundreds of goalkeeper coaches here. And I was one of maybe 4 goalkeepers that was being interviewed for that process, and I got selected. And I tell you this, man, it was very, 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 it's hard for me to put the words to it, but it touched me to my core, man. It touched me to my core because my adopted country, it has given me all the opportunities here. I met my wife here in this country. I have my 2 daughters here, but she has my college degree in this country. And here am I doing the work here in America, and I'm getting noticed for it. And it's so hard for me to get that same notice in my own country, Jamaica. And it hurts. It hurts. So when someone outside lifts you up, you can't help but to feel happy about it. I'm very grateful that U.S. Soccer, the people in power, leadership group was able to bring me in and get me a part of the amazing program that they're running there.
I want to emphasize the elite level that you have attained, Ryan, because one thing about USA football, and whether you want to rate or not rate the quality of their game, they have always been a factory for producing outstanding goalkeepers. Brad Friedland, Tim Howard kept in the English Premier League. There was Casey Keller. When I just started in the business, Tony Miola was one of the best goalkeepers. So the USA has a track record of producing world-class goalkeepers. And as a non-American getting into the system and getting such a high recognition as a goalkeeping architect, as you have done, I think speaks volumes.
No, 100%. Again, I'm just humble, I'm humble in the sense that I'm moved by passion and purpose. And I will always do the work. I live by this feeling, this the philosophy. The work is easy. All I need is an opportunity, right? And passion, purpose. That's it. Passion, purpose. And people see that it's contagious. It's hard for someone to walk by you and see when you're working and not, oh my God, this Ryan is so passionate. Look how he's teaching. He's teaching. He's having fun. He's showing respect. He's inspiring. He's developing, and he's having joy out there. So people see it, and for me to get this opportunity, as we talk about, man, it doesn't happen often. So I did not take that for granted. The opportunity to work with Matt Turner, who got an opportunity to be at Arsenal, who's now at Nottingham Forest. Gadda Slovenia, and he was at Chelsea, and now Sean Johnson. You don't get the opportunity to do that. And I'm by no means saying that we don't have elite goalkeepers in Jamaica. We do have elite goalkeepers in Jamaica with Andre Blake, and many before as well, Donovan Ricketts. But to get the opportunity to work with it, that's some level of trust right there. And it feel like finally, the work that's been done to someone see it, more than one person see it, and it's being rewarded. And I'm forever grateful for that. Forever grateful.
Yeah, Ryan.
One of the best moments of
Yeah, just listening to you speak with such passion, is refreshing, and I hear you speak with passion for the sport of football, passion for your profession, but also passion for Jamaica. Do you see yourself, and in what way if so, being involved with the Jamaica setup if you were given that opportunity?
You know what? I love my country. I love my country. I got my first cap when I was 19. I didn't get my second cap until 2028. You know, and what happened between those periods, I've always done the work. You know, best goalkeeper in college, you know, playing in the Champions League and still never really get looked at. But you know what? When Jamaica called me 10 years later, the answer was yes. I didn't even think twice. It was yes, because I love my country. This country birthed me, you know. You know, I've learned that the foundation of Ryan Thompson is in Jamaica. My mom, you know, Jamaican. My grandma, Jamaican. So, but a lot of inspiration is there. And I understand that in Jamaica, we don't, the people in power don't always see the talent. They don't always appreciate the talent. And I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt in every situation that it's okay. It's okay. I will be here, and I'll be there ready to answer the phone call whenever my country calls me, if that opportunity presents itself. But they have to do the right thing. They have to do the right thing by putting together proper structure where we can set these kids up for success, set the next generation of players up for success, because there's too much talent going to waste there. And anybody in America, you can tell this, they love and respect Jamaicans as well. They love and respect, let me repeat that, they love and respect Jamaicans. The problem is Jamaicans don't respect Jamaicans. And that's a sad truth. That is a sad truth.
Yeah.
So, doing the right thing, I will always be there to help my country in any means necessary, especially the youth, the next youth who, the next Ryan Thompson, the next Andre Blake, the next Dwayne Miller, the next Donovan Ricketts. I will always be there to answer the phone calls.
Yeah.
And I've been doing that between me. I've been doing that.
Yeah, Ryan, what would you suggest are some of the things that need to be done to help set these youngsters up for success?
You know what? You know, I know a lot of people love going to technical stuff and talk about, oh, you need to have this structure here. Man, you just need to treat the youth them like human beings. Treat them with love and respect. Because sometimes that's all they need someone to hug. They need someone to sit down and level with them and like, hey, go get your education. Study your books. Go home early. Go get your rest. Wake up in the morning. Eat well. Do it again. Because we have all of that in Jamaica, you know. We have all organic food in Jamaica. So you eat well. You get your rest. You train. You do it. You repeat. You do it again. You keep doing it again. But make sure you do your schoolwork. Make sure you're respectful to people. And it's those little things that they use to get us. And nobody teach the kids them back in Jamaica those things. That's all Ryan Thompson did. Just being a good human being.
Yeah.
You know, my grandma always tell me, manners carry you through the world. Yeah. They teach the youth that, you teach youth them, you know, manners and teach them, give them, you know, a place where they could work hard and enjoy working hard. And then opportunities will come. Yeah. We got people out there in position of power that can open doors.
All right, Ryan, we're going to leave it there. We hope to talk to you again soon and keep up the good work in the USA.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, Ryan Thompson there, kept in a Champions League match for the Shamrock Rovers of Ireland some years ago. So a lot on his CV. We go to the break. We'll be back with more on The Zone after this.